Our gaming bitches. Uh,
Triss could not help Geralt, yet she did direct him to Kareem Tilly, an Oniromancer and an expert at finding the lost and the missing. Guided by Kareem Tilly, the Witcher had a dream. In it, Ciri and I, the bard Dandelion, were reunited. Geralt now knew that to find Ciri, he would first need to find his dear old friend.
this man is heavy. When you awaken, your manhood to be taken, faking like you say. Who from in front of the guards?
Welcome.
I'm a friend of Dandelion's, looking for Elial.
You've come to the right spot. How might I be of service? Need something shortened? Patch your trousers, darn your socks.
You Elial?
Yes? Now pick your jaw up off the floor.
Sorry, I thought Elial was one of Dandelion's girlfriends.
Oh, so it's that. Wait here.
Right.
Any better?
So you're...
Elial.
Did you and Dandelion... how did you two meet?
I met him one night in a tavern. He was blind drunk.
Don't think I want to know what happened next.
Oh, stop. He wasn't so drunk as not to figure it out. Besides, men don't interest me. I told him that from the start. Luckily, Dandelion's an open-minded fellow. We had a lovely evening. He became a loyal customer afterwards.
Dandelion visit your shop often?
I tried many times to talk him into a decent doublet. Sadly, he'd only come in to get a button reaffixed or a hole patched.
When'd you last see him?
Some time ago. He brought in one of Zoltan's jerkins, insisted I sew on an extra pocket. Odd as requests go, I had the distinct feeling he'd actually come to talk.
What did you and Dandelion talk about? He ask about anything in particular?
Let me think. Had an ordinary chat, really. Although, indeed, he did keep asking about Kalkstein. If Dandelion and I hadn't laid our cards on the table at the start, I might have suspected he had a history with the alchemist. He spoke like a lovesick beau. In fact, he desperately wished to meet with him.
Kalkstein's in Novigrad? Wouldn't mind seeing him myself.
You're too late, I fear.
Lexus be like, in Africa, you gave
nabbed him recently, burned him at the stake in Hierarch Square. But as he perished, the goings on, impressive. Fiery beasts circled his pyre, then rose into the sky and exploded to form letters.
Really? What did they spell?
Radovid sucks flaccid cock.
I know this is none of my business, but why do you...
Why do I dress up? As a child, I dreamt of becoming a Doppler when I grew up. I became a tailor instead. Discovered clothing. Costumes can express all the complexities of one's personality. I'm a Redanian countess one day, a dockside thug the next. That is true freedom.
Mm-hmm.
Have you never thought to become someone else? Even for a moment? Must be horribly boring being a witcher all the time.
You managed to stay interested. Thanks for your help, and nice to meet you.
I can help with much more. If you need new trousers or a vest, you know where to find me. Greetings. Come to look over my spring collection, perhaps?
Glad to take a glance at what you got.
Of course, please do. If anything chafes or pinches, I can alter it on the spot at no charge. Once I'm done, it'll feel like you're wearing nothing at all.
Wouldn't mind a few rounds of cards.
Man, I was, other one.
Greetings. Come to look over my spring collection, perhaps?
Wouldn't mind a few
Greetings. Come to look over my spring collection, perhaps?
Wouldn't mind a few rounds of...
Take those cards. I don't get how do I have fucking 19? Look at this. Us. The 10 card doesn't get affected by anything. Nice. Well, like this. Try to click on the deck. Okay.
Greetings. Come to look over my spring collection, perhaps?
So long.
Oh, put me instantly. I tried to do my flame and I was dead. Oh, for me, bro.
Looking to make some coin too, eh? Don't be stupid.
Alright.
Morning. The kind of fuck who's taking and relieving himself of door frame every night. If you're reading this words, pay attention. I'm not the Corbin crossbow at the market, and I'm going to sit by my window. Be out to the end of half the week. This is death, Joplin Swarm, and honorable town.
That bitch.
This Baronet's La Vallette's villa.
Shouldn't interest you. The Baroness don't mingle with just anyone.
Don't worry. I'm here to see your chambermaid, Molly.
Out of the way. Baroness is riding out. Be gone.
Greetings, Witcher. Must admit it's curious to see you here. I don't quite believe in coincidences.
Geralt of Rivia, slayer of monsters, and my son.
You're right, General. My visit's no accident. I'm looking for someone.
There's no one here who wishes to see you. Captain, this man is not to enter. Forgive me, Morvran, but I've lost my appetite for the races.
Kill a woman's son and appear at her doorstep? My. I thought witches had better survival skills than that.
Looking for a girl named Molly. Heard she works here.
I fear your information's out of date. Molly no longer works here.
Baroness fired her.
Quite the contrary. Molly decided she no longer wished to serve. After Arian's demise, Luis's nephew came to pay his respects. Got one glance of Molly and, well, they wed soon after. They now await his inheritance. With the Baroness's son dead, the estate will go to the nephew and Lady Latar, known until recently simply as Molly.
Gotta wonder if Molly fell for the nephew or his inheritance.
We cannot know that just yet, but I'd wager she has strong feelings for both.
All right, so where'll I find the newly minted Lady Latar?
Our dear little Molly has a new passion, horse racing. To my knowledge, she should be at Countess Vegelbud's villa right now. That's exactly where I'm going. Since you stripped me of Louise's company, perhaps you'd agree to come along.
Think I can find my own way to the Vegelbud home.
Very well. Perhaps I can convince you to join me later at the races. I shall keep an eye out for you.
cheated that sword. What's he doing here?
Have any feeling?
Excuse me. I'm looking for Marabella.
I am she. Wait outside. Class is in session.
Sorry, can't wait. Hear about Dandelion. I'm Geralt, and I'm...
Geralt? I know you. Fine. If you're eager to join in the lesson, you're welcome to. Children, sadly the Raver today, but in his stead, we're honored to welcome a Witcher, who will now tell us about his trade.
But...
Yeah! This is grand!
You shan't disappoint
Like
me.
one of the joints that I had with the rainbow? Or, that chocolate joint.
So, who would like to ask the first question?
Me! What's it mean that witches are lecturers?
It means that due to our mutations, we have an overdeveloped libido.
Libido? When a girl likes a witcher, the witcher says, "What will you give me for killing a monster?" And she says, "Anything you want." So the witcher says, "Heh heh heh. Then you'll give me something you weren't expecting at all." And that's where little witches come from.
Children, what's the meaning of this? Next question.
Is it true witches kill kings?
A man cursed who's turned into a monster, a witcher might have to kill, even if he's a king.
So King Fortune is a monster. What's it like to cut off someone's head? Can you show us how to cut off a head? Can we try your potions?
Enough. That is all for today. Gather your things and I shall see you in the morning.
Yeah!
Bid farewell to Master Geralt.
It's great you came.
I'd have rather had the rat catcher.
So please do tell me, why are you here?
Thanks. That was an ordeal. Think I'd rather face a swarm of neckers than a class of 10-year-olds.
The Ratcatcher had no objections.
Oh yeah? How's he feeling?
He's dead. Bubonic plague, it seems. I didn't want to upset the children. But you wish to speak of Dandelion?
I know you saw Dandelion recently.
Oh, yes. Longest afternoon of my life.
That's
You
what I'm
read you his poems.
No. We perused the illustrated guide to fungi.
Maybe... No. Won't even try to guess why he wanted to do that.
Mold. That was his interest. When his hand abandoned my knee to point at a figure of penicillium, I knew the fire between us had died. Permanently.
See Dandelion after the fungus incident?
No. I even considered granting him another chance. His heart of hearts is pure gold. He simply needs a bit more discipline in his life.
Well, hit me up. I'm about to go over there too.
So I thought if it's done,
Alright.
it's done.
Right here.
Found a poem Dandelion
I'm gonna get you the rainbow jumbo.
portrayed you as an unusually talented individual.
Really? Did he mention my poetry? Horses have always fascinated me. I've always longed to extol their noble beauty. Did you see any of my work at Dandelion's? Mere exercises, true, but I'd be curious to know what you thought of them.
No. Didn't see any.
Gee up! Her snakely whip rose skyward. Gee-haw! Crack! She reined the beast in. The stallion danced betwixt her thighs.
That's right,
Father bathed its chinny chin.
Sorry, don't know much about poetry. see Dandelion after the fungus incident?
No. I even considered granting him another chance. His heart of hearts is pure gold. He simply needs a bit more discipline in his life. But he never came back to see me. So I thought if it's done, it's done.
Thanks for your help. Farewell.
You're stupid. That's me. Witches or witches. Everybody knows it. Run away and don't be slow.
Let's drink for it's nearly night.
Stay individual.
Now the drift is the one to marry. Fucking hell.
What is that? Oh, I'm fine.
You bold, grey boy.
They hired another fucking 5 people today, dog.
Oh.
They keep hiring. I don't know why you said they keep hiring. Today they hired. That's Joe.
I straight went over there with
There was 4 niggas today. 4 niggas. When I got there in the morning, to punch in, they were sitting there. And next thing you know, they walking around with fucking vests. And they hired 2 bitches. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you something. Now they got 2 bitches at my job. 2 black bitches.
So what you're saying is, really?
I mean, I say you should go a nice reasonable time. Like they said 9 to 11, fuck that. Don't go at 9 to 11. Don't go at 6 in the morning either.
Go at like 8.
Go like around, be there by like 8, 8:30, you know. 8 o'clock is the first break. So if you get there by 8 o'clock, I can go to one of the supervisors and be like, look, that's sobrino mío. Because right now they're going to need to put somebody, but they put me on the floor starting tomorrow. Starting tomorrow.
In the morning?
Huh?
So you thinking about
He
going?
came up to me today. He was like, yo, didn't I talk to you about the forklift? And I said, yeah. He said, what happened? I said, you want me to do second shift? I can't do second shift. He was like, no, I need you for morning shift. I said, I'm here. He was like,
So you thinking about going with the board? They'll let us both apply?
I mean, you both can apply. I mean, I'll talk to the Spanish boy that he's with the artist that he runs my line. I'll talk to him for you. But I look, my nephew's coming. As a girl, she's no longer there. The girl, she's
suspicious to me.
Cherry Hill. She don't come down here. When they hired me, not there, so I can't talk to her. But I can talk to the Spanish boy. Like, yo, ella trabaja, mételo aquí. But you gotta let me know for sure. Yeah, I'm gonna go now. Pull up to the side in the morning. No, viene por ahí. Work, you know, get down on work. That's what it is. Motherfuckers, Joe, today, I guess they were short-staffed. They were forklift people. They fired them or what? Because he even told me, yo, if everything works out, and that's and everything, and you're good on the forklift, I'm going with the company. It ain't none of that agency. I'm going to go straight with the company, take whatever they need. Hour on the forklift, they'll get holidays paid and all that shit. That's what I'm saying. Because I might need that week. Who got that week? I might need that because if I do get hired by the company, I have my son.
You're gonna have the orange shirt.
I'll have a regular green shirt. I'll have a black diamond card. Company. I'll be able to take days off and get paid. Like, yo, I'm sick today. I have sick days. Or you know what? I want to take my vacation. I can take a vacation. Like Monday, we was off. I didn't get paid for it. The people that work for the company, they got paid. That's what I'm trying to do. I get in the company, it's a wrap. Even if I gotta quit smoking. Oh, straight up, if I feel like, yo, they're gonna give me random, $15,000 an hour, then I'll pay off.
since morning. Oh! And remember, never venture into the pits alone. Always take a part.
Would you...
Rosavar Atra's expecting me. Supposed to give her lessons in swordplay.
Come with me. Miss Rosa awaits. Won't you realise what you've gotten yourself into?
Hope so too.
Miss Rosa's got a downright beastly temper. Shows no mercy once she grips a sword. Grab a wooden one, and take care not to hurt the little miss. You'll learn the ambassador's eye. Follow me.
You're my new instructor? Well, Papa clearly went out of his way this time. Wood, to start with. I must know your worth. You're much better than the last one.
I'm not actually your swordplay instructor.
Really? Then who are you? And how on earth did you get in?
Guards aren't up to muster. Let me right in. Just had to tell them I was here to teach you swordplay.
I told Father they're a band of imbeciles. But if you're not the instructor, then who exactly are you? Have you come to rob? Kill? Speak!
Neither. So what do you say we stay calm? Came to ask about your rhetoric tutor, Dandelion.
Rhetoric tutor? Good one. That is why Papa hired him, but not at all what the bard had in mind. He mostly played his lute and sang for us. I believe he thought he was wooing.
Mean he wasn't? But you had some sort of relationship?
If you call him chasing after me a relationship. Even so, there was nothing between us. Seems my sisters had a bit of fun at our expense. But enough chatter. Stand and fight. I demand a rematch.
Damn it.
Got it. You're quick. Why bother with two swords when you can barely handle one? Damn it! Well, if you're not an instructor, you should certainly be one. Fancy giving me a few private lessons?
Can't rightly refuse a request from a lady.
What are you two lovebirds whispering about? You asked about my relationship with Dandelion? Well, here's the mix-up's mastermind. Edna Va Atra, the greatest mischief maker north or south of the Yaruga.
Wait a minute. Mean to say Dandelion mixed you two up?
On occasion, yes. But then Rosa would quickly set him straight. If you'd shut your catty mouth for a moment, dear little sister, I could explain. Edna sent Dandelion some love letters. She signed my name. Conceited as he is, naturally he fell for it. I was left to repel the aging bard's advances. Rosa, I had the best of intentions, you know that. I felt you needed help taking the first step. You blushed every time he sang a ballad. He'll next sing at your funeral if you don't stop it right now.
Quiet.
Ooh, now that's a mentor. Strong and decisive. Perhaps it's time I took up swordplay.
Listen, I just want to know one thing. Either of you seen Dandelion lately?
Edna might have. I certainly have not. My dear sister, I would never spend time alone with a man whom you burn with a secret passion. Burn with passion? For one who incessantly praises another woman's talents? Afraid I've more sense than that.
Dandelion act any different lately? Notice anything strange?
Strange? Not really. It's no use, Geralt. She's so enamored she'd hardly notice if he turned into a werewolf. Edna! What? You needn't pretend he followed convention. Remember when he took us to the cemetery?
Rhetoric lessons in a cemetery. Unusual even for Dandelion.
We set out to visit the graves of celebrated Oxenford professors. He ended up quizzing us about Margrave Henkel.
Who?
Eccentric old coot. Died recently. He'd apparently been an important and generous patron of the arts as a young man.
What are two young Nilfgaardian aristocrats doing in Novigrad?
Dying of boredom. Papa's a diplomat. He also has many business dealings in Novigrad. He's a member of the Trade Corporation. Takes us along everywhere he goes, and must then find us new tutors in each spot. And so in Novigrad, the task fell to the poet Dandelion, Rosa's betrothed. Edna!
Dandelion act any different?
Strange. It's Edna. What?
Rhetoric lessons in a
We set out to...
Who?
Eccentric. He'd apparently...
Who'd Dandelion sing about? Know anything about her?
I believe she's a poetess, or Trebaritz. Very skilled and exceptionally talented, of course. But who knows? The bard might have invented her just to make us jealous. Pitiful chorister. I'd say it worked. You've gone all red in the face just talking about it. Your face will be red when I scratch your eyes out.
Been a pleasure, but I've got stuff to take care of.
Exceedingly nice to meet you. Please come again. Well, can I expect any more lessons in future?
Awfully convincing, miss. Wonder where you learned it. Name the time and place.
House here, tomorrow. Same time as today.
See you then.
See you, Master Witcher. PSN?
What?
The eternal fire. Looking to make some coin too.
Take a gander over.
My mummy says hello.
Hey, yeah. Giddy up.
Work my shit. Don't know what the last checkpoint was. Yeah, see? Nah! No time! wait, autosave.
It doesn't really autosave unless you get the checkpoint.
I did.
Excellent.
Remember, I got a upgrade or some shit.
This is a mission. You know, take me to
Yeah, man.
K-Swix. 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 K-Swix.
About to snap Twitch. Alright, motherfuckers. Good. Right back. Fuck y'all. Suck my dick. I'm out this motherfucker.